Some shocking revelations about the Israel-Palestine conflict were recently revealed, and this information is startling to say the least. If you missed it, here's an update. This past February, at the Nation of Islam's annual Saviours Day convention, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan announced a stunning revelation that shook governments around the world. He said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu knew about the October 7th attack before it happened. And not only did he know, he sanctioned it. Now, if you think those statements are a lot, wait until you hear how the minister received this information. There's no way we're going to attempt to explain that in this video. You click the link and watch it yourself. So the question becomes, is it even possible for Netanyahu to know about the attack before it happens? That's where things get interesting. In his 3-hour edge of your seat lecture, the minister recommended that we all read this newly released book, The Palestine Laboratory: How Israel Exports the Technology of Occupation Around the World. This book is written by Jewish author Anthony Lowenstein. Lowenstein is an accomplished investigative journalist, author, and filmmaker. Now, it's important to note there are a lot of Jews who do not support the genocide that's happening in Gaza. And as Lowenstein explained, a lot of younger Jews are abandoning the Jewish supremacy mindset and adopting the mindset of all races, including Palestinians, being equal. And as Black and brown people in America, we know what it's like to have a government with policies you do not agree with. It takes a lot of courage to stand up and speak out against your government. So hats off to all those doing just that. Now back to Lowenstein. After reading his book, you won't be asking the question if Netanyahu knew. The question would be, how is it possible he did not know? Israel runs something called Unit 8200, which is equivalent to America's NSA. And according to Lowenstein, this is where all communication between and out of Palestine is controlled, monitored, listened to, surveilled. Emails, phone calls, etc., all of that. Their spyware is so advanced, it's virtually impossible for him not to know. But unfortunately, that's not the shock of the hour. The book is called The Palestine Laboratory for a reason. Lowenstein proves that Israel has been using Palestine as testing grounds for their weapons. Yes, you heard me correct. For decades, Israel has been using the Palestinian people to test new arms that have been sold for billions to nations around the world. And what makes Israel's weapons and technology so unique is because it's promoted as battle tested. And wait till you hear the nations that are guilty of purchasing these weapons. It's unbelievable. Now we understand why so many nations are silent about the oppression and genocide in Gaza. Watch part 2 as we dive deeper into the facts and expose this unmoral agenda.